Hey guys, I haven't posted a YouTube video in a long time and I thought it would be a good idea to come back with something fresh. So today we're going to be talking about my 2019 Civic Type R and my mods that I've done to it. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so before we go over my list of mods and stuff, I'll just let you guys hear the car and how it sounds right now. My grandma's actually going to help me out by holding my iPhone. My camera's just acting up right now, so I don't know. I'm just gonna use this iPhone for now. So yeah, my sweet grandma's gonna help me hold the phone here. And yeah, give me a second. So now since you guys hear the car, I guess let's just go over all the mods that I've done to the car. First off, let's just start off with, I don't really count these as mods, I just do it for looks. And I guess kind of, I mean, you can technically, it's lighter, but I don't really count them. So first off, I got a set of carbon fiber Meerkats from my Type R. These look really good. I definitely like these more than the white caps, and they do go all the way around, because those fake ones, they only come up to here, and then you stick them on with 3M tape. But this, you actually have to take off the whole cap, and then there's clips that you put on, and these aren't going anywhere. And I do have a set of carbon fiber door handles too. These are the stick-on kind, because I can't find actual door handles out of carbon fiber, and I forgot to clear these, so they are fading a little bit. I'm actually kind of sad. The other side, they're just completely done, so I might just take them off and either redo them or just toss them out. But that's what I have so far for aesthetics. Oh, actually I have a QD shift knob over there. I like that a little bit better than the OEM one for summer days, because the OEM one is just too hot. And moving on, I have a set of TE37 SLs. The specs on these, I believe they are 18 by 9.5. Offset is, I believe, either 38 or 40 something. I totally forgot, but I did have to. It was rubbing on like all four sides, because I am on Swift springs, not on stock suspension, and I did have to come in and roll my fenders in the fronts. The rears, I believe I didn't roll them, but I should, because they're just shaving off my tires. Oh, and for my tires, I'm running Toyo Proxes R888Rs. I really like that compound for street slicks, and it really helps me grip, because this car is my daily, and I believe it's running around 395 wheel horsepower, like almost 400. But it's a daily. I don't want to go past, like, you know, make it too crazy. One more thing that I forgot to mention for aesthetics is I did get a set of window visors, and obviously these aren't real Mugen ones. I did get them from Japan though, but they ended up being fake, so I just rocked them anyways. I could take this off, but I don't want to, you know, get rid of all that residue. It takes too long, and I'm just a little bit too lazy for that. But otherwise, everything is completely stock exterior wise. Like, there's no crazy like wide body, or like I'm not like crazy slammed or anything. And that's my wheel tire setup and exterior setup. For the front, I do have the JDM yellow headlights and fog lights. They are wrapped in some type of wrap. I forgot what the brand was, but yeah, I basically did that because rocks just like fly up and just fuck up my shit, so I just leave it there. Look, I already have one rock chip right here and a bunch on the other side, just driving on the freeway normally, so I guess those will save my headlights. And let's move on to the interior. So for the inside, I have these little carbon fiber accents. They are real carbon fiber accents from Amazon. I believe they are like 50 bucks or something for the whole set. And yeah, this car is tuned on Hondata, running on a custom map by Daniel Butler. And this is my E85 content sensor. The car is super dirty right now. I need to like clean up the interior, but I just haven't had time. And oh, I also have, some may call this rice, but I don't give a shit. Underglow kit, because I just like rolling around in style. And for the hood, this is what you guys have been waiting for. I gotta put you guys down for a second so I can pop up the hood. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the hood is up, and this is probably what you guys have been waiting for. This is definitely my favorite part of the whole entire build, is my engine bay so far. So let's just get right into it. So I do have the Armor Speed carbon fiber intake. I picked this up for like $1,000. It was a really good deal. And I originally wanted the Eventurion one, but those cost like 3,500 buckaroos for a carbon fiber intake. So I'm just rocking this one for now. And as you guys know, I am living in California, so emissions over here is actually really strict. So I try to keep everything looking as stock as possible. So I run this heat shield over my catless PRL downpipe and front pipe. So if I do get asked to pop my hood by a cop or anything, like they don't spot my catless downpipe and they'll, oh yeah, let me just state rep you, you gotta fix this and pay the fine and whatnot. So yeah, I try to keep it looking clean as possible. And next up, I have the Sirimoto Flex fuel kit paired with my E85 content analyzer next to my Hondata up on the dash. I do run 35 to 40% ethanol in this car. It's making around 395 wheel horsepower, which is pretty good for a daily, I think. Like, considering this car stock is like 300 horsepower, and just, you know, full bolt-ons will gain you like this much. It's crazy. And yeah, so I have that, and then I do have the PRL intercooler as well, which is really good for just keeping those temps down. You know, like on hot days on stock intercooler, I'd be getting like 140, 145 degrees, and that's just crazy. And this helps it bring it back down like quite a lot, actually, maybe like 20 to 25 degrees. It's crazy. So yeah, that's all I have in my car right now. 395 wheel horsepower. What else? What else is there? Oh yeah, I do have plans of replacing this and all my charge pipes for my intercooler. Like, I want the Rampage pipe, which looks phenomenal right here. If you guys don't know what it is, look it up. It looks crazy. And maybe a carbon fiber hood for this car, and maybe some carbon fiber fenders, but it's a daily. I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. It's treating me well. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching this video. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, so subscribe if you like the content, and more videos of this car will be coming soon, including freeway roll races and highway pulls and stuff like that. So thank you everyone, and catch you later.